video, an update video on Nia. Please ignore that I'm not wearing any makeup or I'm not looking fancy. And actually, you might hear a lot of background noise also because the twins are here with me. We are just hanging out in Robyn's room. But I wanted to take this opportunity while they're busy playing, and I just wanted to share updates on Nia. And this is also for people who really followed her hearing and speech journey, and to those people who really supported us. I wanted to give you guys an update kasi kayo yung mga nakatulong talaga sa amin when we really needed it most. So, Nia has been implanted since last year. So, she's about 1 year and 2 months or 3 months in. And that's what they call the hearing age. So, even though Nia is already 2 years and 8 months old, hearing age-wise, that's she's just 1 year and 3 months. So, yung mga kaya niya marinig, kaya niya sabihin, is that of a 1-year-old kid. It's more evident now, yung when we compare Nico and Nia, it's more evident the difference and the delay now. So, we really are trying to maximize the time and maximize whatever we can in terms of resources para mas mabilis na ma-bridge yung gap, yung delay na yun. And also, for her to be able to talk more. Therapy is still continuous. She's been going to therapy. She's been going to therapy ever since she started wearing hearing aids at 6 months old or 5 months old. So ngayon, ang schedule ng therapy niya is every other week. Tapos, besides the therapy, syempre we also have to talk to her, to expose her to speech and sounds, and to model talking to her. According to her therapist, everything's going well, and okay naman. Kumbaga, yung development niya is as expected for her hearing age. So, wala namang problems. And honestly, I have been battling also with it because syempre, I know already that there is a problem, there is a concern, she has a disability. We never really went to see a developmental pedia, and that's something that other parents do with their kids having one concern kasi baka merong iba pang mga problems. Unfortunately, or realistically, hindi ko pa kaya. The trauma that we experienced, ever since she was born, nandyan pa. So parang, for me to hear na meron pa siyang other concerns, just aside from hearing loss, is just too much for me now. And I don't think I'd be able to cope with it right this very moment. So, thankfully, yung therapist namin is saying na wala namang problem. Wala naman siya nakikitang other problems. And I fully believe in our therapist because marami siyang mga different students with different problems aside from hearing loss. So marami na siyang mga naging students and experiences with other kids who have plus. That's what I call it. Mga parang hearing loss plus, and then there's another problem or another concern. So, sabi niya na sa nakikita niya, wala namang problem si Nia. And I thank the Lord every single day that that's the case. We have moved on to phrases and sentences. Before kasi, she can say words, one word lang. But now, we are counting the phrases that she says or the sentences. Because, syempre, if you compare her with Nico can already say sentences. 4 words, kaya na niya. So, si Nia, binibilang na namin ilan yung kaya niya, just so we have an idea kung ano na ba yung mga kaya niyang gawin. I know that they say, don't compare kids, don't compare your kids. I know that. But that's just parang for us, that's just a benchmark para lang alam namin kung ano pa yung mga kailangan namin i-improve on, ano pa yung kailangan namin aralin, ganun. So, what I do is, when I hear her parang say sentences or say phrases, I write it down because I need to submit it to her therapist. And then the therapist just gives me like an interpretation kung what it means na having 30 phrases already or 30 sentences, what does it mean? Ano. So far, yun nga, as she said na everything's okay, everything is as expected. Another thing that I have been kind of obsessing with now, kasi before, ever since she was implanted and she had her implant switched on, ginagamit na namin itong app. This is the Cochlear app on my phone, and this is where I adjust her volume, I adjust her settings dun sa hearing device niya. And in here, there's also a report, a hearing tracker report, wherein you will see how many times the hearing device was removed, either tinanggal namin or tinanggal niya. So, nandito yun. And there's also one which is called the time in speech. So, yan siya. And the time in speech is very useful because it tracks your kid's time in speech per day. So, how long did you expose her to speech? And it's very important to know this because you want to expose them as much as you could para matuto rin silang magsalita. And before, sa totoo lang, I wasn't really paying much attention to it because I didn't want to pressure myself. As long as I know na we talk to her, she has therapy, and you know, we continuously expose her to different sounds, okay na sa akin yun. But now, parang naisip ko lang na why not make use of this this report and really try my very best na maayos to para baka mas pumilis yung pagtuto ni Nia. So, for her age, according to her audiologist, ang goal is for 8 hours. That means 8 hours of speech per day. But, acceptable na rin daw ang 6 hours. So, nandun muna ako ngayon sa 6 hours per day. Did you hear that? That's Nico, and he said, give me money. They're playing kasi. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So, dun muna ako sa 6 hours, and we just started this late last week. Actually, nung mga weekend lang. Ganon. I started it. And so far, ang hirap maabot nung 6 hours. I didn't really think na it's gonna be that hard kasi parang feeling ko naman we talk to her all the time. So, bakit ang hirap maabot nun? So, I asked for tips and advice from the therapist, from her therapist, and she said na make everybody in the house involved. So, kunwari, Nia's dad is obviously at work, and when he comes home, he's usually tired na, so hindi na talaga nakakapagsalita or nakakapag-usap with Nia for a long time. But the therapist said na try kahit 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day. That's still okay. Kasi pag isa lang yung nakikipag-usap sa kanya, syempre it gets tiring also. And medyo nauubusan ka na ng pwede mong idaldal. And so, have everybody involved. When you're tired to talk, get somebody talking with her. I'm really trying to reach it. Unfortunately, mga nasa 5 hours lang ako. But we'll see. I'll continue doing this experiment for the week. And I will siguro give snippets on this clips and things videos ko. In terms of speaking, she is talking more. And meron naman, napapansin ko naman, meron naman siyang effort. Parang compared to before, mas may effort na siya to speak in sentences. And obviously, modeling is still number one. So, we say things, tapos I ask her to repeat, ganun. So, ganun yung ginagawa namin for now. But I'm kind of surprised. I'm looking at my list right now, and nasa about 34 phrases na kami. Ang goal is makaabot kami ng, phrases or sentences. Ang goal is makaabot kami ng at least 50 sana. So, I'm sure marami pa siyang mga nasasabi na baka hindi ko lang nalilist. But, okay lang yan. Again, as I said, I don't wanna put too much pressure on myself and on her as well. Kasi alam ko naman na maayos naman yung progress niya and development niya. And her therapy is continuous. So, if there's any parang problem, the therapist asks me naman or she discusses it with us. Yun. And she also recommended na by age 3, makahanap na rin kami ng parang preschool or play school for Nia. And that's exactly what I plan. So, that is the plan for now. If you are a follower, thank you so much for following this journey. All of the details will still be on my blog. I'll blog about it more kasi medyo maingay na ngayon. That's it for now.